everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Eric.
Welcome back to License to Review. Today Eric has a license to review The Man with a Golden Gun. And guess what? I watched this one, so I can actually participate a little bit. Eric, why don't you give us some background and set us up with Man with the Golden Gun?
Man with the Golden Gun is Roger Moore's second James Bond film. I don't know if it's... I feel like it sits kind of like in the middle of most people's list. Like, I don't think anybody hates this or loves this movie. It just kind of sits in the middle.
Yeah?
Christopher Lee is the villain, which is a big deal.
He's great. He has the coolest lair ever.
He does.
Sorry.
It's, I don't know, it's a weird movie.
It's a very weird movie.
It's almost the most quintessential Bond movie. Like, if you were to, like... If you were, like, sit down and was like, look, everyone knows what James Bond movies are like. I'm gonna write one. It's almost this movie. It's almost a quintess, like not the best, not like.
Just it's what you think a James Bond movie would look like.
Yeah, it's almost exactly what you think a James Bond movie would look like. I think that's interesting. I think that's really like I didn't remember it being like that. I'm like, oh yeah, there's the villain with the lair, and he just has to have like a plot that's kind of to take over the world out of nowhere. Like we're just a power source and like. Like, like another layer self-destructing, and I don't know. It's very much. I'm just like, oh, this is just a James Bond movie. Like, if I could think of like this is what a James Bond movie is like, or what people think it's like, it's this. Almost no relation to the novel. The novel is rather boring, and he died after the first draft. So the published version of that book is not what it would have been.
Okay.
But it's just about a dude who's an assassin and has a golden gun, but it's not like a cool gun like this. Although you don't really get to see that in the movie. It's just a like a gold revolver, and it's just like James Bond like going.
No, it's ridiculous that we don't make it clear.
I'd explain to you what it does.
It's so cool. It's like this hodgepodge gun with like made of different things. And
so there's this idea in this movie that Scaramanga, who's the man with the golden gun, is an anti-Bond. And I was reading up on the production of this. Apparently, that's more present in earlier drafts. And I kind of go wide down. But he's supposed to be like an opposite of Bond, and so he has gadgets, and his gadgets make his golden gun. So you have a pen and a lighter and I think a cufflink.
That's what it. And they all do different things, but when you put them together, they make the gun.
Yeah, they make the gun. It's not actually in the movie. I didn't remember that because in one of the James Bond games you have to like piece it together, and when when you're the shooters, you have to like get the piece of it, and then you have it, and you can kill everybody with one shot.
Like I thought this was a fun and somewhat clever movie, but then when I found out what some of the stuff was supposed to be, I'm like, oh, it's way better, or it should be way better than it is. So like I love the anti-Bond idea, and the idea that like Christopher Lee would play the anti-Bond. That's such a cool idea.
Yeah. We will eventually do that again.
Okay.
At least one more time. Well, I guess two more times, because Skyfall does it.
Well, yes, of course. And you can actually tell what it is.
Yeah,
you know where it came from.
But GoldenEye also does it.
Yeah, I forgot about
that.
Okay, but here was with a guy who has like a cool mirror room and...
Yeah, like the best 60s Batman set.
It is great, the 60s Batman set, and I love the opening to this so much.
It's
like it immediately just grabs me, and it's a lot of fun.
But the plot of this is James Bond is investigating...
Remember the giant laser that just blows up a helicopter?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just remembered that. It's great.
So the premise of this is James Bond is investigating something with like this guy that created this like new renewable energy, but also someone sent a golden bullet to James Bond, specifically to James Bond 007, and that's a calling sign.
Everyone knows who the secret agent is,
and that's a calling sign of Scaramanga is. I don't think at any other point does he mail a bullet, but like he will only shoot you once. His gun only carries one bullet, and like he's an assassin. He's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And then those two plots are interweaved. Also, Enter the Dragon came out, so like in the middle of this movie we just kind of have like James Bond winds up in like a martial arts school and has to like remember he fights the sumo wrestler and then and then he's hanging out with the guy.
Man, I'm so glad you made me watch Enter the Dragon because now I just see it freaking everywhere.
And then he's hanging out with the guy who has the two twin sisters who are like martial artists and played all the people. You remember that?
I do. I remember that.
You can take all of that out, and I don't think the movie changes almost at all.
No, but it's enjoyable.
It is. But this movie is too long.
It's padded.
And I think if you stop trying to make this into whatever's popular at the time, I think this movie is shorter and maybe a little bit better. Although I like that stuff too. It's just long, longer than it needs to be for the amount of fluff it is.
Yeah,
because it's like 2 hours,
and it's got added fluff, so like it feels like it could have been a lot tighter.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 5 minutes. This should be a 90-minute movie, maybe 100 minutes.
Well, one of the things that makes that even worse, where it's not tight enough, is that the ending is preposterous.
Oh, it's insane.
Like, it just keeps going?
Yep.
You talk about that for a second?
Yeah. So,
like...
So, what's disappointing is... Okay, so Scaramanga...
The movie's over, but it keeps going.
Scaramanga has this elaborate labyrinthine thing that he takes people and puts them in, and he's in there too, and he has to get to his gun, and it's who can get... It's like kind of like a... It's like a duel, but like almost like a laser tag arena. And there's like all these mirrors, and you don't know...
You know how it should work? You should have to go through the arena and get the different parts of it.
Yes.
Anyway.
You just run around, and he's just like, I'm gonna get my gun. But so... I think he's killed, not... Too quickly is wrong.
He shoots a fake James Bond in the head.
Yeah. So, like, James Bond, for some reason, James Bond, the secret agent...
and they had wax figures that you and I were in dispute about whether or not they were real actors or not.
Yeah, no, you were right. They were real actors.
I think they were real actors.
But he has this wax figure of James Bond, and the way James Bond gets him is that he pretends to be that wax figure. I think all of that is shot wrong. It's not clear enough that's what's happening, and then Scaramanga's dead, and you're like, wait, okay. It should have been shot differently. But then, you're like, okay, well, I guess the movie's over. But it's not over. Because James Bond has to go because Scaramanga's mixed up with the energy. For
a minute, I couldn't remember exactly what it is. It's the freaking incompetent Bond girl who's supposed to be an agent herself!
Yes, it is. So James Bond goes down, he has to get this energy source. We're not even in danger at this point. No, we are! We are in danger at this point because she hits someone and they fall into the nuclear reactor and it's overheating and they have to leave. And then, so now they only have 3 minutes to leave.
She is a living, deadly Rube Goldberg machine.
And then, so James Bond's like, but we have to get the renewable, infinite energy power source. So he goes down, he's starting to get it, and she, just with her butt, presses a thing that opens a door and, shoots a laser and makes it harder for him to get the thing out.
It's so cartoony.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
This is insanely contrived, and it makes her look like a total idiot, and why did MI6, whatever, make her an agent? And she already seemed really incompetent, and as you said in the
Do you remember when he traps her in the closet while he makes love to a different woman?
Yes, I do!
And she just takes a nap.
But she still wants to be with James Bond.
Yes, of course.
She has no problem with that, ultimately.
Yep.
And, that was messed up.
Yep. That may be the coolest thing he's done to a woman thus far.
It's
maybe in the entire series.
You say cool, that's cruel. You said
cruelest. Not coolest.
That's the coolest thing. Good job, James Bond. Anyway, but you said in the middle of it, while we were watching it, you were like, so the movie's just going to completely forget that she's an agent. And that is exactly what happened.
No, it completely forgets that she's an agent.
Which is weird because, it keeps mentioning that. Mm-hmm. But she's not. She can't possibly be.
Nope, she's... Yeah. And she is a damsel in distress. She just gets kidnapped by Scaramanga and she's put in a bikini for some reason.
Yeah, and she's
just enjoying it. She's just walking around. She's like, oh, hey, James, you're here too. I wasn't enjoying myself, I swear. I'm being held against my will.
All you had to do was come up with some other reason that she was there and not make her an agent, and it's immediately less stupid. I mean, she's Alpha 5 in a bikini. It's preposterous.
And she looks great in the bikini, but
better than Alpha 5, certainly. But no, she's gorgeous. She's great, and I think she's a decent actress. But oh no.
Yeah.
That ending is so dumb, and it just keeps going and going, and I'm like, we have to set this place on fire. That's what we have to do. It's gonna be on fire, and none of this would be happening if it wasn't for this completely incompetent, crazy girl.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There is not a rush to the climax if it's not for her. They're just like, okay, now I'm gonna go get this, and then we'll leave.
This movie is filled with really strange, intrusive things just for comedic effect, and sometimes they're funny, but not for the reasons the movie wants them to be. There's that guy you said was in the previous movie, the bigger comedian guy,
Sergeant J.W. Pepper.
That they think is hilarious.
They think he's so funny.
And they won't stop forcing him in scenes. And
you're that English secret agent from England!
Yeah. When you mentioned him, Yeah, he's just this kind of like, southern, just kind of, dumb guy. And when you first mentioned him, I thought he was going to just show up in, have a cameo.
Yeah, because he shows up. I was like, this guy's in the previous movie. I think he's funny. Thank God he's only in this one also. And you're like, well, that was weird. We just stopped the movie to see that guy.
Yeah, and then we can do we
have to set him up so he can do things.
Minutes. And then later, he's not that long, but then later, he's driving.
He's in the car with James Bond.
He's in the car with James Bond. Which is also super insanely contrived, and it's awful. And so we just have all these really bad comic relief characters.
But it also leads to a scene that ruins one of the most amazing car stunts I've ever seen.
We have a car that does a loop-de-loop, sideways.
There's a bridge that's broken, and it's like this. And the car goes up, and this is real stunt. The car goes up, I can't even do it with my hand, and it flips around. It literally flips and then lands on the other side.
It is legitimately, it holds up. I don't mean for then. I mean, it's legitimately one of the coolest stunts I've ever seen on film.
Yeah.
If you couldn't do it any better now. I mean, it's amazing. I've never seen quite that thing before.
So how did they ruin it?
They put in a slide whistle! As the car is flipping... Thank you for letting me say that. As the car is flipping like this, you hear... Not even joking. I can't take this too far. It goes... Oh, I'm not exaggerating. It's a slide whistle. And you were like, brace yourself. They're going to ruin this stunt. And then they ruin it. And you telling me it was going to happen did not make it any less crazy.
No, because I was like, there's this really impressive car stunt. It's one of the most impressive car stunts I've ever seen, and they ruin it completely.
Can I say something hyperbolic? It's the most ill-advised choice in a film.
I just want out.
That is
just special edition. Just put out Man with the Golden Gun special edition. It's the exact same movie. Just the slide whistle is gone. I think they talked about that on the special features.
There is no choice even narratively in BVS that is that insane. That is the most ill-advised thing I've ever seen in a movie.
I'm pretty sure on the
you said
special...
they talk about it on the...
I'm pretty sure that someone suggests releasing the movie without... Just remove the slide whistle sound effect.
It wouldn't be hard.
No.
You've got the score.
Yep.
There's not a lot of other sound effects. You don't need a sound effect there. In fact, you could lay everything out. That would be a good place to lay out sound. Oh. Lands, and then whatever the music is. Ba-da, yeah, sure.
Yep.
But not slide with... Although, I want to do that cut. All the sound lays out. Ba-da,
But, no, this is... Man with the Golden Gun is a movie that I have kind of a different relationship with every time I watch it. This was a much more enjoyable watch that I've had in a long time.
It's probably because I just kept pointing at the screen and going oh my god!
Well, yeah. Well, I usually just get bored kind of halfway through the movie. I'm like, oh, it's still going.
It's not boring. I mean, we've watched other Bond movies I thought were kind of boring. I didn't find this boring until the end. I mean, some of that was kind of boring. But
it's not. But it's not boring because it's fun.
It's insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I wanted to mention his performance because he won me over a little bit. First half.
You spent the first half of the movie like, this could be anybody.
Could be anybody. Yeah. I started to get it a little bit more later.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not your favorite Bond.
He's my least. Well, I mean, Lazenby only did one movie.
Yeah.
Of the Bond actors that did more than one movie, I think he's my least favorite. I like Pierce Brosnan more, I guess.
Yeah. But I don't know. I got more okay with it. I mean, I enjoyed this the way I enjoyed Predator 2, right?
Sure.
It's insane.
I mean, he's got more of a story than Predator 2. Oh, you know what's unfortunate? That girl who's the agent is a major character in the books. She's Goodnight is James Bond's secretary or something. She's prevalent in the books as opposed to Moneypenny, who is not prevalent in the books and is not a major recurring character that's got a thing in this movie. Oh, we have to talk about the Office. So MI6 sets up shop. There's a
remind me. I don't even know what we're talking about.
There's a tipped over naval vessel.
Oh, it's amazing. And you say that's a real naval vessel.
That's a real naval vessel. It's really there.
And everything's sideways.
Yeah, and it's on some kind of famous landmark. This is a ship to crash here. And so MI6 is
I
there
forgot
doing
about that.
like
That's
a
so
thing, and they go inside of it, and they built a set where everything's on its side, like they have like bookshelves like this. But
It's awesome though.
It's a really cool set. But yeah,
I'm gonna build that in my house.
you'd have to tip your house, right? I once went to Ripley's Believe It or Not that had like a room that was built like that.
Yeah, well, and I've been to haunted houses that do that. You just create a facade where it looks like you build slanted walls into the real walls, right? Like that's how you do it. You wouldn't have to actually tip your house. You don't have to go that far, you know.
Sure.
You could just make it look like.
Well, but the floor wouldn't be tilted.
Ah, but so you could make a floor on top of your floor that is tilted.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know.
That's a lot of work. Just build it that way in the first place.
Is it? Well, yeah, but if you're not building your own house, if you're stuck with what you're working with, then
I
yeah.
guess that's true.
Anyway, anything else?
There's not a staircase. That's not dangerous at all.
Anything else we have to say about that?
No.
Well, I had fun watching that. That was one that I insisted on for no good reason. It's
because Sarah likes it.
And also, I was always curious about what the deal was about the golden gun, because I figured it had to be some kind of like really cool MacGuffin, and it turns out that it is, but it's not in the movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not in the movie. You will also be watching the next two.
You said that. What is next?
Next is Spy Who Loves Me, which is the quintessential Roger Moore. It's like his Goldfinger.
And that's why you're going to watch
that.
Yeah.
It's important. And then you want to see Moonraker.
I do want to see Moonraker.
You want to see Moonraker.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just have to know.
Yeah.
Everybody says that it's an insane train wreck. I have to know.
Which is interesting because it's not. It's the movie. It's a Spy Who Loved Me, and then they go to space and shoot laser beams. And it goes crazy.
But I want to see that happen.
Sure, absolutely.
That sounds really amusing. So
Yep.
I'm going to see that anyway. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. So we will do that next time.
Also, maybe the most.
Not Moonraker, the other one.
Moonraker has maybe the most. Well, okay, Pussy Galore exists. Never mind. Aside from Pussy Galore, Moonraker has the most like. Oh, they put that in the movie? That's impressive.
Wow.
That's not even a name. Her name is Holly Goodhead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
She's a rocket scientist.
That's the thing. See, and then you go, oh, okay, well, like Austin Powers did not go all that far then.
Nope.
With stuff.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'm gonna move on now to a real brief read, and we're all gonna die. I've got a request to do there, and then Eric and I are gonna go on to the news. So look forward to that, and then the news. Anyway, keep the playlist rolling if you're watching the Omnibus playlist. Otherwise, thanks a lot for clicking on this video. We will see you again very shortly. I am Captain Logan.
And I'm Eric.
Thanks for watching, guys.